The Colibri Center for Human Rights is a nonprofit, non-governmental organization working to end migrant death and related suffering on the U.S.-Mexico border. We achieve this by working together with forensic scientists and families who are searching for missing loved ones to help identify the dead. Colibri started our DNA program in an attempt to help identify the remains of individuals who remain unidentified in Arizona. We travel to cities around the United States and, with the permission of the families, collect their DNA and compare it with unidentified remains in order to facilitate identifications. This program has no cost to the families who have missing loved ones on the U.S.-Mexico border. We will never ask a family to pay for any of our services. Identifying the remains of individuals who have died while crossing the U.S.-Mexico border can be extremely difficult. Many of the traditional methods that scientists use to identify the dead are not available to us in this context. These include tattoos, facial recognition, and fingerprints. DNA in this context becomes very important and in many cases is our only hope for identifying many of the individuals who die while crossing the border. Over the past 2 decades, the vast majority of unidentified remains from Arizona have been sampled for DNA and sent to a private laboratory facility. When Colibri collects the DNA of families who have missing loved ones on the border, we send that DNA to the same laboratory to be compared against the unidentified dead. Unfortunately, the same system does not exist in Texas. If you have a missing loved one in Texas, please call Colibri and you can discuss the options with us at that time. The best family members to sample are those most closely related to the missing person. These include parents, siblings, half-siblings, and children of the missing person. In the cases where those most closely related to the missing person are not available to be sampled, we will consider sampling other people within the family. Additionally, it's best if we have at least 2 samples within a missing person's family so that we have the highest probability of making a match. Colibri collects DNA using a saliva swab. There are no risks associated with this type of DNA sampling, and it has a high likelihood of producing a match. Colibri has taken every necessary precaution to ensure the privacy and security of the families we work with. The location where we take DNA samples in any given city will remain private except for those families who are going to have their DNA collected by Colibri staff. Participants in our DNA program can expect to receive results between 6 months to 1 year after being sampled. At that time, they will be notified if there is any match between their DNA and the DNA of unidentified remains. It might be necessary at that time to collect additional DNA samples within the family of the missing person to confirm or refute a possible match. When you arrive to your DNA appointment, it's important that you bring any supporting documentation that could help identify your missing loved one. This can include photographs, dental radiographs, x-rays, medical records, or any other information that you think might help. To participate in our DNA program, it's important that you first complete a missing persons report with our staff. To contact us, please call the number 520-724-8644 or by going onto our website, colibricenter.org, and filling out our form. Additionally, you can contact us through our Facebook page under Colibri Center for Human Rights.